This family visits this old, abandoned place. There are many empty buildings, broken and forgotten, but suddenly they see bright, open shops filled with hot, delicious food. The mom and dad walk over, excited, and start eating. But their daughter doesn't like the look of it. While her parents eat, she decides to explore the place on her own. As she walks through the empty streets, a boy suddenly appears in front of her. He looks serious and warns her, "Why are you here? Leave now before it's too late." Scared, she turns and runs back to her parents. But something strange is happening. The abandoned buildings start glowing, lights flickering on. When she finally reaches her parents, she freezes in shock. They are no longer human. They have turned into pigs. She stands there, confused and terrified. The girl finally reaches the real world, but still in shock. She starts running home to tell everyone what happened to her parents. But as she runs, she realizes something terrifying. The path they came from is gone. In its place, a huge river stretches endlessly. Her eyes widen in shock. Lost and scared, she falls to her knees, crying. Then she notices something even worse. Her body is slowly turning see-through, like a ghost. She panics, watching her hands fade away. Just then, a beautiful boat appears. It stops near the river, and strange, eerie creatures step out. Their eyes glow, and they look both mysterious and frightening. Terrified, she turns and runs, even though she has no idea where to go. She finds a quiet corner, curls up, and sobs. She feels completely helpless. Suddenly, a voice calls out. She looks up. It's the boy she met earlier. He kneels beside her and hands her something to eat. At first, she refuses, too afraid to trust him. But as she keeps fading, she finally takes a bite. Instantly, she stops disappearing. She feels normal again. The boy grabs her hand. "Come with me," he says. She doesn't know where they're going, but she takes his hand and follows him, running into the unknown. The boy takes her to a strange-looking man with 6 hands. She waits with him for a while. Then, another woman arrives to feed small, black, ball-shaped creatures. As she feeds them, the man tells her to take the girl somewhere. The woman nods and leads her to an elevator. After traveling for some time, she drops the girl off in a different place. The girl walks toward a door, but before she can enter, an invisible force grabs her. She is pulled into another room, where an old, wrinkled woman sits at a desk. The woman is signing contracts, controlling people's lives for her business. Suddenly, the witch moves closer to the girl, forcing her to sign a contract, giving her life away. Scared and with no way out, she signs it. Just then, the boy appears. She thinks he will help her like before, but to her shock, she realizes the truth. He is the witch's assistant. Her heart sinks. She feels betrayed and hopeless. Following the witch's orders, the boy takes her to a workroom, where she is forced to work as a slave. The next morning, while everyone is asleep, she quietly sneaks away, trying to escape. But before she gets far, the boy appears again, blocking her path. "Follow me," he demands. With no other choice, she obeys. To her surprise, he leads her to the place where her parents, and many others, are trapped. She is shocked. Tears fill her eyes as she runs away, crying. The boy follows her and gently says, "I had to act that way. Like you, I am also a prisoner. If I disobey, the witch will hurt me." He hands her some food. Still crying, she eats it. The boy then whispers, "If you work smart and carefully, you might find a way to escape. But for now, do as the witch says until the right moment comes." With no other choice, she nods and returns. The witch gives her endless, exhausting tasks. But she works tirelessly, doing everything properly, waiting for her chance to break free. Suddenly, a dirty, smelly creature covered in mud arrives. The witch points at the girl and orders, "You must bathe this customer." She takes him to the bath and starts washing him. But he is so filthy that the water instantly turns to thick mud. No matter how much she scrubs, he stays dirty. Determined, she keeps pouring more and more clean water. As she washes him, she notices something stuck inside him. With the help of other workers, she tries to remove it. To everyone's surprise, a huge pile of garbage and junk spills out of the creature. Once all the dirt is gone, he smiles, thanks the girl, and suddenly flies away. After a few days, the girl crosses the lake with this woman's help and arrives at a train station. When the train comes, she hops on. But inside, the passengers aren't normal. They are shadowy, black figures, almost transparent, even their clothes. The girl sits quietly as the train carries her on a long journey. By night, the train reaches her stop. She steps off, and a faceless creature sitting nearby follows her. They walk together through the darkness. Suddenly, a strange-looking lamp with a single hand appears. It hops forward, using its hand, and guides them toward a house. As they approach, the door creaks open on its own. Inside, they step carefully, looking around. Then, to their shock, they see her, the witch who steals people's lives. Even though at first they think this is the same witch they met before, they soon realize she is actually her twin sister, and she is a good witch. She welcomes them warmly and offers them tea. As they sit together, she explains everything: the truth about how she was trapped, how the girl's parents were turned into pigs, and the dark secrets behind her sister's magic. The good witch then reveals more shocking truths. The boy who always came to save the girl is not an ordinary person. He is actually a powerful spirit who first came to her sister to learn from her, but over time, his greed led him to become her prisoner. After telling her everything, the good witch hands the girl a small band. "This will help you escape from my sister," she says. When the girl is ready to go back, her friend appears again, but this time he is in his true form, a mighty dragon. She hugs the good witch and thanks her for everything before setting off to rescue her parents. When they arrive, the evil witch is standing on a bridge, surrounded by a herd of pigs. Just as the good witch had told her, the girl bravely steps forward and demands, "You must release me and my parents." But the witch smirks and tries to trick her. "Fine," she says. "If you can correctly choose your parents from these pigs, I will set you free. But if you fail, you will all remain my prisoners forever." The girl takes a deep breath. Using the magic band given to her by the good witch, she focuses. And to the witch's shock, she chooses correctly. Furious, but with no choice, the witch releases the girl and her parents. Happily, she runs back, escaping this strange world. When she finally returns to the place where it all began, she finds her parents waiting for her, but they have no memory of what happened.